आप सबका इंतहाई मशकूर व ममनून हूँ कि आज के दिन हम माइनॉरिटी डे मनाने के लिए सब जमा हुए हैं। मेरी तबीयत भी थोड़ी ठीक है नहीं, मैं ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लूँगा, सिर्फ और सिर्फ आपके सामने कुछ बातें रखूँगा आज के दिन के हवाले से। आज जब हम इंसानियत की बात करते हैं तो पूरी दुनिया में मेरी प्रेसिडेंट साहब, मेरी तबीयत मुझे इजाज़त नहीं दे रही। I will once again welcome you all and may the blessing of the divine power be upon all of you. The sole objective of celebrating this day is to make the whole globe realize the importance of humanity. When we talk of any religion or any institution, then humanity is the first and foremost responsibility of all the key stakeholders. Honored and grateful, and just want to convey a message to you that whatever is happening in the entire globe related to humanity needs to be given due importance, and especially whatever is taking place in Indian illegal occupied Kashmir needs to be highlighted. It is the sole responsibility of every individual on the face of the earth. If we are unable to raise our voices, humanity will suffer. If we are unable to do the needful, we need to learn from the past, and we need to learn fast. If we are unable to do the needful, then the classic example is of World War I, World War II, and third and most important thing, who will suffer? Humanity will suffer. Thank you so much.
First, I want to thank Mr. Shehryar Afridi for spending his Eid with us, because he traveled all the way along with other members of the Kashmir Committee, and he spent Eid al-Adha with the people of Jammu and Kashmir, and that sent a very strong signal across the line of control to the brutalized people of Jammu and Kashmir. Second, on the 7th of this month, a multipartisan delegation led by Mr. Shahbaz Sharif visited Azad Kashmir, and that included Raja Parvez Ashraf, the former Prime Minister, and there was Maulana Asad also from Jamiat Ulama Islam. They expressed solidarity with the people of Jammu and Kashmir, and we are beholden to you for bringing that cross-party delegation to Azad Kashmir. So, Farooq, thank you so much for organizing this event. You're very dynamic. You're active in the United Kingdom. You're active here. You are connecting Pakistan with the United Kingdom. You're connecting Pakistan, United Kingdom diaspora community with the Pakistanis back home. So my compliments and tribute to you for organizing this event. Let me also pay tribute to Mr. Shehryar Afridi. You all know him. He's very articulate, very dynamic, forward-looking, resourceful. And what he's done since he assumed the presidentship or the chairmanship of the Kashmir Committee, he has injected a new energy in this committee. He believes in synergy. He thinks that we should not operate in silos, that yes, in our individual capacities or probably as individual institutions, we're doing quite a lot, but we are not demonstrating synergy. So he is the catalyst. He is the super connector amongst different institutions. So we're grateful to him. He is always very vocal and an inspiring speaker. It's a tragedy, it's an irony that he could not speak up. So I was saying that it's an irony that he has not been able to speak today, but because of his indisposition. But I can assure you that probably is one of the best speakers in Pakistan and best communicators. So we will continue to benefit from his articulation and his effective communication to the Pakistanis and to the rest of the world. Now let me tell you that God has created us equal. And God has created us all. This is also very important to understand. And God has created people who follow faiths, who believe in one God, and who believe in a prophet, who believe in the world hereafter. But God has created people who are animists. God has created who do not believe in the world hereafter. And there are so many of them. So we have to talk about humanity. When we adhere to our faiths. So going back, I was saying God has created us all, and God has created us in different forms, let me say. I mean, from Africa to China to East Asia, the whole of East Asia, to Europe, the Middle East, Central Asia, North America, Latin America, in different shapes and forms. So if we, I mean, in Islam and all monotheistic religions, believe that God is omnipotent and all-powerful, He could not have created others when we do the othering, that they are others, and probably they are less pious and that they are less worthy of God's mercy and blessings. I'm mistaken, because God has created us all, and therefore minority is a statistical figure. Minority doesn't mean that you are not equal. You say, for instance, in a population of 100 million, you have 2 or 3 or 4%, one segment of population, that is minority. That doesn't mean that they are not citizens and they are not equal citizens. This has to be